Hello everyone, this is the It's No Money channel, and this is the weekly news wrap-up. Spain has reportedly returned 50,000 migrants to Morocco. Rent freezes in New York City causes major problems for investors. In earnings, Amazon tops $3 trillion in valuation after beating earnings last week, impressing investors. CEO Andy Jassy predicts compute demand will outstrip supply in the next year and in the current year. Rivian, although they beat estimates, still came in with no profits. MicroStrategy, currently known as Strategy, disappointed with earnings. However, the outlook for the company does not look as bad as investors feared when investors were spooked by MicroStrategy selling Bitcoin that they said they would never sell. Apple beats on their earnings with strong performance from the Macs, tepid sales in China, but strong sales in the US. Onto markets. AI hedge fund Situational Awareness, it's called Situational Awareness, owned by former OpenAI employee, goes belly up, with assets under management dropping from a value of over 40 billion to about 10 billion. The losses were fueled by leverage bets, with shorts on software companies and longs on AI. However, the markets have turned against these trades. Citadel stepped in to buy their assets at a $10 billion valuation. There have been rumors that Tesla is planning on selling its China business in order to facilitate a merger with SpaceX. Elon Musk denies these claims, calling them fake news. South Korea steps up leveraged ETF regulations to curb volatility. As retailers suffer heavy losses from the volatility from concerns of circularity in the AI trade, retail traders lay funeral wreaths outside parliament in protest for lack of safeguards. It seems leverage liquidations aren't just affecting situational awareness. Ukrainian farmers resort to temporary storage for their grain as the war with Russia causes issues for wheat exports. US GDP growth falls to 1.5%. US and Japan undertake yen intervention, with the yen seeming to rise for the time being from a high of 164 to the dollar to 156. Investors expect more interventions. In Iran and geopolitics, Hamas agrees to conditionally disarm if the Israeli army withdraw. Trump ordered fresh heavy attacks on Iran, but backed down from them over the weekend, citing progress in talks and worries from allies. Meanwhile, Iran and Oman express advances in talks on Hormuz management. Oil has backed down to about $82 a barrel from a high of over 90. On the outlook, SpaceX is releasing their earnings tomorrow. They expect heavy losses due to heavy spending on their AI build-out. 2 days after the earnings, there's going to be a release of about 25% of locked-up investor assets. US CPI data releases on Wednesday, August 12th, with PPI coming the day after. Nvidia doesn't release earnings all the way to the 26th of August. I guess that does it for the wrap-up. Thanks for tuning in. Have a lovely one.